Dynamic involves movement, so stretching involving movement. Static is holding in one spot. So if you do static before a workout, we can decrease power by 10%. We don't want that. So if you're doing holding, stretching, we're decreasing power by 10%. So we're not going to jump as high, we're not going to run as fast. Okay, so post, what's that? At the end. So that's what we would do post-workout.
The stretch that you make before in the beginning for the hip flexor.
Oh, right.
It's static or?
So the hip flexor, I would static stretch. That's a good question. That's the only muscle that I would static stretch before a workout. And that's because we're sitting in a chair for so long that it's not elongating it more than its normal length. We're getting it back to its resting length because we've been in class all day. The other one that they're in class, they're here, they're writing, you're there. Another one that I do every day is a wall slide for posture. So get them up against the wall, back of the hand, slide straight up. 2 to 3 sets of 10 every single day. That gets them back to retracting. So hip flexor and retraction is getting them out of the poor positions that they've been in class all day. Okay? So, static stretch afterwards, I don't know if we have time to go through it, but basically just make sure you're stretching all the major muscle groups, glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves, remember our half wheel stuff. And then if you want to foam roll, that's a good time to foam roll. Stretch, foam roll, and then if you want to ice after that, go ahead and do that. Post-workout protein would come within 30 minutes after, ideally. Depends on how old they are, but they want to get somewhere between maybe 15 to 20 grams of protein. They're not going to be able to absorb a ton, so a lot of kids have like 3 scoops of protein. It's way too much. Simple chocolate milk or something like that works for most kids. Make sure there's some carbohydrates in there and protein. Make sure they get it within 30 minutes after their workout. Any questions on that?
What about punish players doing stairs?
That's a good question. So I don't do it.
I mean the basketball coaches do it lots of times.
I don't do it, but I'm fine with it simply because stuff like that, is that actually good for us physically? No, it's not. It's not going to get us any more explosive, but mentally it does. So like we go out and we run sand hills, and it's very tough. The next day we have to take the day off because it was so hard. But mentally they got to that next level, and I'm very aware that the mental side is